Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Elizabeth, and I am so sorry that it has taken me so long to post a video. Classes started mid-August, and I started at a new school. I hadn't been in this grade level for a while, even though I had been out of the county because I was at a private school. I had been out of the county for 2 years. A lot changed within 2 years. It's a brand new demographic of students. The type of school, it's not, I don't want to say special because it's not special, but it's part of an umbrella within the district to help our students because they are low performing students. So I have literally been drowning. I am working with my reading coach, and I literally had a mental breakdown in her office last week. So that is just the type of month that I have been having. But I am here today, not to do a book haul because I've had way too many books, but I at least want to give you guys, I'm taking them out of my bag, and I'm taking advantage of the fact that my poor daughter, she's sick. She's been sick for about a month now, but she never had a fever. Today was the day that she got a fever, actually last night. And I'm kind of glad she did because maybe now she will be able to officially get rid of everything, like the way we say in Spanish, la pudrición, that she had inside, because it's been horrendous. That cold that has just been going around and does not leave my house. Anyways, I am here, I will show you guys, with a million books, because I am going to give you guys my August. Yes, we are at the end of September because today is the 26th of September, in the middle of a hurricane, which thankfully did not get here. I mean, we're starting to feel the effects now. Whenever it gets, I don't know, well, you can't really see it back here, but whenever it wants to, it gets really windy and it'll like pour rain for like 3 minutes straight. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, yes, I did bring that book, and update you about a month ago from what I read, and then I'm going to give you guys my fall TBR. So, the first book that I finished, which was the 4th of August, was Sea Spell by Jennifer Donnelly. She's a good author. She does write, I would say, more middle grade than anything else, but I'm not complaining. I like it. But I was just so ready for this series to be over. I don't know. I didn't like the way it ended, because like the way it ended, it makes it seem as if the cycle is going to continue to repeat itself. Kind of didn't like that. I don't know. I guess I was just so over that I wanted a happy ending for it to never happen again, but it is what it is. I believe I gave it, yes, I am going on my phone for my Goodreads. I gave it a 3-star. Like I said, by this time, I was just over the series. I did not want to look at it anymore, did not want to read it anymore. But you know what? I am proud of myself because I have had this book on my shelf since, I want to say, 2016 or 18. Yep, 16, because it was printed in 16. So I've had this book on my TBR for almost 10 years. That is shameful. But you know what? I got it down. That's one book. The next book that I read after that, I was at an orientation for work because I came back to the district, so they made me do like this orientation thing, and I did not have access to my district portal, so I was kind of just like watching everything from the sidelines, and I read on my Kindle Wildfire. Oh, I loved it. Just like with Icebreaker, I love this book. It is by Hannah Grace, and it is the story of Russ and Aurora. They have a one-night stand at, like, I think a house party of his or whatever, and the summer comes, and they're both going to a summer camp. Now, they both have family issues. She has daddy issues. I don't remember his. I don't remember. Oh, he had... Was it daddy? I think he had daddy. I think they both had daddy issues. But I loved it. It's like Russ. Why can't he exist in real life? Just why can't he? He was such a sweetheart. This book to me was right place, right time. It did not get smutty till I think like maybe 50% of the book, and I kind of liked that because it gave me a chance to get to know the characters better. That didn't get hot and heavy at the beginning. There's a book about that. I will get to it. But I enjoyed this one. I rated it, I believe it was a 5-star. Yes, it was. Okay, so the last one that I finished on the 4th of August. This one I picked up maybe the 4th or 5th of August, and I finished it on the 7th of August. So maybe 3 days to read. Fantastic read. I loved it. So that was book 2 of the month. Sorry, I'm making sure they go pretty in there. Now, oh my gosh. Please. Oh no. Okay. This is the one. It's called A Night Shift by Annie Crown. It's a Wattpad book. I had no idea what Wattpad was until maybe last school year that my students explained it to me. And this book, like, I'm thinking about unhauling it, honestly, because I gave it a 3-star. It is Kendall. She's a bookworm. And she meets Vincent, the star basketball player. Because she works at the library, the night shift at the library. And he went because he needed books to, like, write a paper for English class or whatever. Mind you, she knows who he is because, you know, he's a star basketball player. He has no idea who she is. They get hot and heavy in the library. It's like, girl, control yourself. You're a lady. Have some decency. And it's just like, I had no idea who they were. What were their likes? Yeah, she was a bookworm. Yeah, he's a star basketball player. But what other issues? Like, I don't know. What are their... I felt that I did not get to know the characters. I felt that they only had a physical connection. Nothing emotional, because I don't think that they gave themselves a chance to get to know each other before getting physical with each other. And that bothered me. Because it's like... I don't know. It was like more smut than anything else. And I wanted romance. Yes, it is a romance in that sense that they do get together. They do get physical. It is smutty. But I don't think that there was any real connection there with the two main characters. Like I said, to me it was a 3-star. I don't know if I'll reread it. I love doing that though. Especially, like, the book is actually nice to hold. And the cover is really cute. But it's just like... I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if you can see... like the trees, like the leaves blowing right now, because we're getting, I guess, like an outer arm or whatever. But anyways, and my car is shaking. Either way, 3 stars. I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend it, honestly. It's a quick read, because I want to say that I finished it the 10th of August. So again, it took me like 3 days, 2 to 3 days. But there's no substance to the book. I don't know if you get me. And then the last one, no. The last one that I read that I have, please don't come at me. I was getting into a slump. School had started, like officially teaching. School had started. I was already overwhelmed, so I really did not have time to dedicate to reading. So I would read a chapter, maybe 2 a day or every other day. So I know that affected how I felt toward the book. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. Also, I was not in the mood to read this book when I did. I just felt that I had to read it. Sorry, I'm looking around. No, it's not raining yet. I just felt that I had to read it because it was on my summer TBR. And I'm like, okay, I think it was like the last book that I had on my summer TBR or whatever. And I told myself that I was going to read it just to finish my TBR. And that is Happy Place by Emily Henry. I understand, like, some people were saying, oh, how can you and your boyfriend or you and your fiance not be together but your friend group not know? I understand why the friend group didn't know. I can kind of relate to that, because I am the type of person that I can be very private when I want to be, and you won't know anything until it's like too late, which is what happened with my reading coach last week. I was feeling overwhelmed for quite a while, and we had like a visit on Tuesday of this week, and I knew that my room wasn't the way that the people that were visiting from the district wanted it. So I just felt like my world's caving in on me, and I didn't say anything until I saw that woman. It overtook me, and I broke down crying. So that's kind of like this. Like, her name was Harriet. They called her Harry. That bothered me, but whatever. Harriet. She felt that everyone in the friend group had their own issues, and she didn't want to burden them with hers. I get it. That's me. I get it. And it's just like, one of them, I think her name was Sabrina, she really wasn't willing to accept that friendship grows and changes. I don't know. I really, like I said, I know that I have to reread it, which is why I'm not thinking about unhauling it. I have read other Emily Henry books that I have enjoyed. My favorite one by her so far, well, I've read Beach Read, Book Lovers, so I have a piece of gum in my mouth, and this one. Out of the 3 that I've read by her, Book Lovers has been, in my opinion, my favorite. Haven't read any other Emily Henry book. So this one, I know that I will have, sorry, this is sticky here. I have to use my undo. So this one, I know that I will reread it eventually. Just not right now because I can't. Like, I don't even want to look at this book right now. It's too fresh in my mind to reread it, and I'm not in the mood to read it, and I am a mood reader. The last book that I read in August, it was a library book. It was Lore Olympus Volume 6, I believe. It's a graphic novel. I really don't know what to rate graphic novels. It took me a while to read as well, but it was pretty good. It's getting better. Like, they're finally realizing what happened to Persephone. So more and more people are finding out. So whatever happened, it's coming down to like, ooh, like, when is the confrontation gonna come down? I gave it, oopsies, my phone turned off. I gave it a 3-star. I think that's what I've been giving them all. Would I buy the books for myself? No, but I don't mind borrowing them from the library. And then the next book that I read, I don't even have it with me because it's a September book, which I'm gonna have to find time, maybe this weekend or next week, to film my September wrap up. So anyways, thank you so much. We're not done yet. That was how many books? Let me see, because I don't even remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, it was 5 books in August. Okay, not that bad. I thought I had read less. 5 books in August. Not my best reading month, but considering how I was feeling so overwhelmed with everything, I'm going to say it's a success. Now, today is September 26th. Technically, for me, fall starts on the 1st of September because school has already started. But officially, fall didn't start till the 22nd of September. So I'm going to go and talk about my fall TBR. I'm looking at the books. Honestly, some of them I'm not even in the mood for. Don't know when I will be. But there is a reason why they are on here. So in no particular order, it's just the way that I took them out of my bag. I have 2 by John Green that I want to read. I want to read Looking for Alaska and Paper Towns. I know that this one is a movie, so I would like to read the book to then watch the movie. And then I think this one was his first novel. I did read The Fault in Our Stars when it was like the book to read. Of course, I was a little bit older when I read it. I was in my early 20s. And he wasn't a bad author. So I bought into, oh, he's popular now. Let me buy his books. But I've had these books. Let me see. Looking for Alaska. Look, it even still has the price tag. That's how you know. Young adult, $7 for a paperback. And I think I got it at BJ's. This book, okay, it was published in 2005. I know that I did not have it that long. I've had it since I was recently married. I've been married for almost 15 years. So you can do the math. Maybe about 10 years? I don't know. But I want it off my TBR. And I am the type of person that I don't like to get rid of a book if I have not read it, because what if I end up liking it? So I do want to read this one. It says, before Miles Pudge Halter's whole experience has been one big non-event, and his obsession with famous last words has only made him crave the great perhaps even more. He heads off to the sometimes crazy, possibly unstable, and anything but boring world of Culver Creek boarding school, and his life becomes the opposite of safe. Because down the hall is Alaska Young, the gorgeous, clever, funny, sexy, self-destructive, screwed up, and utterly fascinating Alaska Young, who is an event unto herself. She pulls Pudge into her world, launches him into the great perhaps, and steals his heart. After, nothing is ever the same. Hold on 1 second, please. Sorry, I need to buy bananas. That was my mother-in-law. So it does sound interesting. I know it's a YA, so it's probably not gonna get 5 stars, but I want it off my list. I've had it for way too long, and no, I want it off my list. The other one is Paper Towns. Like I said, I bought into the craze. Who is the real Margot? Quentin Jacobson has spent a lifetime loving the magnificently adventurous Margot Ruth Spiegelman from afar. So when she cracks open a window and climbs into his life, dressed like a ninja and summoning him for an ingenious campaign of revenge, he follows. After the all-nighter ends and a new day breaks, Q arrives at school to discover that Margot, always an enigma, has now become a mystery. But Q soon learns that there are clues, and they're for him. Urged down a disconnected path, the closer he gets, the less Q sees the girl he thought he knew. So, it sounds interesting. I know that it's a movie. Ooh, I saw something. It looked like a line down the middle. Maybe it was part of the book. I don't know. God, these chapters are long. Okay, no, they're not that long. Oh, this is what I saw. I guess it's like the section dividers. That's what I saw. Okay, this chapter's long. Whatever. Sorry. So, like I said, I've had it for way too long on my list. I want to get rid of it. Not get rid of it, but like I want to read it to see if I like it. Question. Am I in the mood for them? No. Hopefully, eventually, I will be. Another one that I'm not in the mood for because I have read 2 of this author's books, did not like them, donated them. Hopefully the person that received them likes them more than I did because I am not even going to reread it, even after the movie came out. And that was It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. So I bought into Hair Craze 2, and I did get November 9. This one I've had for maybe 2 years, but we are in fall. November is a fall month. It's my son's birth month. I actually wanted him to be born on November 9th because my husband is the 9th of a month as well, but tangent. So either way, I want to read this book just to see if I like it. Maybe the other 2 were flukes and I just didn't like those, but maybe I do like her writing. So it says Fallon meets Ben, an aspiring novelist, the day before her scheduled cross-country move. Their untimely attraction leads them to spend Fallon's last day in LA together, and her eventful life becomes a creative inspiration Ben has always sought for his novel. Over time, and amidst the various relationships and tribulations of their own separate lives, they continue to meet on the same day every year. Until one day, Fallon becomes unsure if Ben has been telling her the truth or fabricating a perfect reality for the sake of the ultimate plot twist. Can Ben's relationship with Fallon, and simultaneously his novel, be considered a love story if it ends in heartbreak? Hold on, that's my husband. Sorry, he was also asking me where I was. So like I said, we're kind of in a storm watch. So anyways, it does sound interesting. I'm going to give her another chance. That's another one that I want to read. One that I've had for about a year or 2 is Lessons in Chemistry. I've heard nothing but great reviews about this. I really don't know what it's about, and that's okay. I do like to go into books blind, but I do know that it's about a young chemist, and she has my name, which is Elizabeth. And I don't read about a person or a character with my name very often. So that is one thing that did intrigue me. And the cover, I just love the cover. I think it is so cute. I love the color combination. This one I did get recently, and it is Daydream. It is the 3rd book in the Maple Hill series. This one follows Henry, which I think is the goalie. So I know that he's like failing a class, or it's like with the worst professor or whatever, and he needs a tutor. So he kind of falls for his tutor. Super cute. Chunky one, but it's okay. I like her writing. So I know that I will go ahead and be able to finish that. Now the next one is a series that hopefully I can finish by December, because that's when I consider it winter, and it is the Boys of Tommen series, all of them. So Binding 13, Keeping 13, Saving 6, Redeeming 6, which is the biggest one, and then Taming 7, which is the smallest one. Yes, I did get the ombre spines. I will show you guys, because I didn't even know that they had them in black, but it's okay, I don't like them in black. I like them in pink. So I want to read all of these. I love the floppiness of the books. So let's just say floppy, beautiful, love it. Look at the size of this font. I need glasses because I wear contacts anyways. I need a magnifying glass to see this. But either way, the books are gorgeous. I've heard nothing but great. I have a page that has like a little rip. Hello, what is this? Okay, I fixed it. I've heard nothing but great reviews about it. I don't know how many more there will be, but I do know that I do want to read this series. I haven't started any of these books. We are almost in October. I haven't started any of these. Started with another series that I was just in the mood for, especially after the last book that I had read, which I don't even remember what it was right now, but that's okay. So hopefully I do get a chance to finish this TBR. It is maybe 10 books. So I have from now until December, I'm sorry. I don't have any days in October. I have a week at the end of November. And then that's really it. Either way, I hope that I can get it done. If not, you know what? It's okay. At least I'm reading and I'm making a dent in my TBR while I still get more books. So either way, thank you so much for joining me in this long video. Again, I apologize for the tardiness of the video. I was just still kind of stressed, but it's okay. It's a lot better now. So I just wanted to thank you so much for following me on my reading journey. Let me know down in the comments below if you've read any of the books on my fall TBR or any of the books that you have read that I read in August. And let me know what your thoughts are down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.